I want to mention that uh, for getting observerships, for getting any opportunities, for all that stuff, you should have something in your CV to write. Not only thing which to write, but you can speak about that. Uh, I will give you a simple example on this that uh, if a person said that, oh, I have did this, I have done this in my med school, I'm currently doing my this work in my life, like volunteer research experiences, but the way he talk, the way he communicate, with the way he say each and everything, it should be easily judged and guessed by another people that, wow, okay, this man is groomed, this man is speaking very well, he knows the thing, he or she knows the thing, he or she have done anything which is trying to portray. Like everybody's just, it's not only like speaking through our words, but showing like everybody is easily like portraying himself when he is done a lot of things. So he is not only doing only things, he's actually showing his or her experiences. So things only came through only experiences. When you go through anything, you have done every each and everything in your med school, in your life, achievements in each and everything. So when you apply for United States clinical observerships, your CV should speak that, okay, this person is applying here for clinical experience. He has done step 1, 2 certifications, and he also have done some volunteer work, some research work. He knows how to communicate. So everything matters a lot. So your resume, your CV should be more and more uh, portraying yourself, like speaking about yourself that, okay, this man has done a thing which has been a long proactive and also have left an experience on his or her personality. Like everything, when you do anything, it should be like you're getting some sort of experience from that thing. It's not only thing that you're going to perform in the task and, okay, it's okay, I'm done, I'm getting certificate, okay, this is like, this is not a thing. Everything should be more long lasting effect on yourself. So this is my general short term current journey which I'm going to tell you about that. And along with that, also I started my first research paper was during my med school. You know, guys, in fourth year there is a community medicine topic of research, you have to work on that. So I just did one project at that time, but after that I was busy in step 1, 2 and just all that stuff in dedicated period. So but during my house job after step 2 I started my research work on that. So during that time period, along with my OIT and all that process house job, I worked a lot with different peoples. I just got 1 or 2 research mentorships from different sites. So the main thing is that there are a lot of things right now going on every platform. Like, okay, we are selling, they are selling a lot of projects right now, but the real thing is hands-on workshop, which like give a lot of benefit to me. So as far as this purpose, I'm going to show you that the thing which is more effective is hands-on workshop in research, which is going to give you a more edge as compared to simple listening a 3 or 4 hour session each and every day for 3 or 4 days workshop, and if you are paying 8, 9, 10,000 rupees for that, so that's not productive at all. You know, nowadays a lot of sites, YouTube drives contain a lot of recorded lectures, so you can easily go and watch that lectures. But the main purpose of doing research and gaining an experience from research is like hands-on research experience through a proper team, having involvement in division of tasks, and a person who is like uh, well experienced person, he knows everything, so he's basically mentoring you all. So that's a productive thing in your journey, not like this thing lectures. So all these things like end up in my building my pathway, and right now I'm applying for this match, hope so. The thing which I will mention again later on in this webinar, but right now, like many of students think that, okay, we have done nothing in past, like we have spent a lot of time investing our things in extra things which are not part of important part of the resume. So they are quite nervous about that. They think a lot about their things. So for them, it's my personal opinion that there are a lot of people who are studying for steps after house job. So they have nothing in past, but still they are showing, trying to work, they are trying to get themselves into something more productive. So everything start from the day you are starting. Like, you are not thinking about the past, you are starting from the day you are just made your mind that okay, I'm going to do that. So still, when I am considering that okay, I'm from KP and I'm from college, I have no alumni in US, okay, how I can figure out my way. So everything started from a single day when my research and my USMLE journey was started. Today, still, I remember that my registration process was cancelled thrice, and a lot of things were going on, paperwork, assembly step, figuring out how this process works. So like now I am alhamdulillah at the age stage that I have done all these steps exams without any going for new things. I'm still learning a lot of things in this process, how to do work, how to do like what is next step. So thing is that you should have encouragement and bold decision to take so that you are going to apply. So you should never think about that okay, I don't know who will help me. The main purpose who can help you is yourself. You can only help yourself, and you can only help yourself in how, in which ways I will talk later, that what are the productive ways, like which I personally used for myself. In I get a lot of things from that, using that strategies. So the thing is there here, which I want to mention, that you should more and more consistent, more and more reliable, helpful, teamwork oriented. Your assembly process is always a teamwork oriented process. Not a single person can do for that. So curriculum of this whole thing is like how you are going to arrange yourself a more professional academic, and you should be making a productive CV. So everybody look in your CV that okay, this person has a capability to do a lot of things. What things are present in his or her CV. So there should be contain not only your academic things, like you have done your exams in very high grades or stuff like that. Now it should also contain your leadership roles, leadership roles along with your volunteer work. You are having empathy. Like, doctor is not only a one-star doctor, doctor is a five-star doctor, as you have read in your community book, that a person should be a more and more oriented according to their society. Like, they should be more empathetic, they should be more research oriented, like research oriented in a sense that they should be updated about their knowledge, their patient, their current guidelines. So everything includes in that in your CV. So there are multiple things going on in your CVs. So I will show you some one of my different. In Pakistan, there is one specific design of CV, but in the United States, the format of CV is a little bit different. So you should know what should be included in your part. Then I will show you a short thing, like what. Like, I think most of your my audience here in future going to for USMLE. So USMLE have a specific ERAS portal through which we apply. So there comes a specific portion like where you can add your experiences of your life. So their experiences only come through your college, your personal life, your academics, each and everything. So that's part of your ERAS resume or CV portfolio. So if you can easily fill out their things and each and every experience speak for yourself, then you are a good person. You are going to ace your goal. So I will show you that thing in a later on. So I think anybody you are going to apply anywhere. So why CV matters? What a person see in your CV? So why it matters a lot? So a person who is going to hire you and is not only going to hire you, but he's going to hire a lot of person. There are a lot of applications, but your resume should be like more specific, tailored to this their specific requirement. You should be done some research about that, what that program is wanting from you, what they want. Are you applying for any scholarship and jobs, and what are their goals? So there's your CV should be oriented according to their requirements. It also shows your skills beyond your academic things, not only academic, as I told you earlier, that it includes your uh, research, volunteer, your experiences, other than that, I will show you later on like what experiences you have achieved, your daily life, hobbies. Then also a very important part of your resume, how you speaking your languages, uh, how you're showing your self is a leadership roles. One more important thing which we students I think don't try to do, mentoring and teaching other students. Like in Pakistan we try to do everything for ourselves, so this is not a thing which is used in West. They try to portray each and everything they try to do for other people. So we should be more oriented according to that. So next, Mudassir, we will go next slide so we can show you more things. Okay, when is CV portfolio used? Yeah, definitely in residency, your observerships. When I applied, I will show you a little bit detail more on residency matching, like what are their requirements through my practical app, Eras, my personal portal, so that you can be a more little bit experienced about that. But I will give you some little bit info on electives and observerships here. The thing electives and observership is like in using USMLE journey. I will show you that this should be more and more based on your plan. Like everybody is applying for rotations in United States randomly throughout the year, but there is a specific time period when you can get your observerships and electives is through a specific period of time. Like I applied for inpatient rotations, so hospital rotations require like a long time before even you're applying your mass mailing into the programs, though they can be reached out 3 or 4 months before your tentative deadline. Like if you want to go in May, then I basically applied in February. So June, May, June, July, August. So you have to be more oriented because there are not so much slots available. So you should be more time specific. Like in February, March, April, most of the hospitals have a lot of sports for May, June, July, August. So you can easily reach out to through them in like 3 or 4 months before. So when you are sending them an email for observership, they you should attach your resume with that, and that resume should be like how much. Like personally, I will show you that how I use my resume in this thing, and for your observership things. Uh, for a scholarship and research grants, when you are applying for different scholarships in the United States, then you should CV should include a lot of things. Like most of the research position at Mayo Clinic or Cleveland's, they mostly take people who are like ECFM certified. Am I audible right now?
Yes, Ibrahim, go ahead.
So from here I was not audible, so I can start from that. Have you heard about elective and observership resume related portion?
You were on research and scholarship part.
Okay, so the thing here is that when you're applying for research and elective positions, research and grants, like research scholarship positions, like in Mayo Clinic, Cleveland clinics, you have to email each and every person, every doctor. There's easily available on that website, but your email should be tailored according to that person. Like if I'm writing my email, then like suppose I will show you my email. uh, there's my email. For the second, I share my screen.
Yeah, I'll stop sharing mine and then
Okay, I will show you just in one email. Just like as example. Uh, Can you see this? I have been following your work. I have write an email for the one doctor at Mayo Clinic. So basically, I just introduce myself. Like right now I'm in United States. So suppose, yeah, like main thing is I want to show you that I have been following the work being done in your department, your contribution to rheumatology, special systemic sclerosis. So there is one doctor, Dr. Andy. So he's currently doing is a researcher at Mayo Clinic. So he his area of specialty is rheumatology, and he's doing a lot of research on systemic sclerosis. So I just made my email according to that person specialty, what this person is doing a lot of work. So you can show your email that your email is not like generic. When you're applying, reaching out someone, you should be more oriented. Then attach my LinkedIn account. Then I also add my resume with that. My resume it told like my doctor like who I am I. So each and everything is like included in my resume. So where I will show you my resume here, suppose, which I'm attaching for this purpose right now. Uh, in United States, like resume is in this style. In Pakistan, it's a bit different. Like I will show you Pakistani style too. Like suppose this is my first page, like what I've done right now: education, hospital, USMLE exams, use clinical experience, like May, June, July, August. Right now, I'm currently rotating at one of the hospital here. So honors and awards, like what I've done, earned. So basically, like research publications, like here all publications number, abstract which I submitted in different conferences. You can also write under process articles, like suppose if I'm doing and currently submitted my articles in some research projects, different journals. You can also give a heading of under process, and you can add that one in too. But I didn't add that in my resume. So along with that, your leadership roles, what you are doing currently right now, part of organization, your any specific wing. Like I was leading one wing during my med school time. After that teaching experience, yeah, I conducted a lot of USMLE Step 1, 2 webinars. Also, I did a lot of like case discussion for my juniors, like giving them steps related each and everything. Volunteering experiences, I just joined Hope Society 3 years back for donations and purposes, stuff like that. All these things were part of different things. Your memberships, I was different American Society memberships, your hobbies and languages. So like this is a general short-term resume which is you have attached yourself in your emails for different United States applications. In Pakistan, I think so that people prefer some type of I don't know in Pakistan because I didn't apply too much, but in Pakistan, people like another format of resume. Like suppose you have seen through this style of resume, like this is like Pakistanis made a lot of this type of resume. Like suppose picture stuff, contact, educations, certificates, languages, achievement awards, volunteer experiences, medical skills, research and clinical audits for profile. Like people say that okay, we want like this type of CV here in Pakistan, but I think that another style of CV which I showed you is more applicable in United States. So the thing here which I want to show you here more that okay, you can share your screen, then I will show later on my ERAS CV that how it is demanding from you that what you should done before you're applying for USMLE. So Mudassir, share your slides. So basically the thing here I want to show you that for observerships, when you are applying anywhere, when you are applying for electives, when you are applying for any new research job, your career jobs, it should include the mainly things which they are demanding, which they are like asking, which they are showing interest. So you should tailor your CV for that. Leadership roles, when you are showing going through like any society, like in Pakistan you are going through uh, like Red Crescent societies or your any social societies campus initiatives, your CV should be tailored more according to your past academic roles and mass volunteer work. Like I showed you my volunteer work oriented things, so you should include that things more highlighted, more in detail, like what was your role and responsibilities, and there should be separate heading that what should you think about doing in future, what you have done, what there should be another like heading that what you learned from your past social leadership experiences, so that you can apply those all things in your futures. In internship, hospitals, NGOs, if they want any person who should do like hospital job, then your CV should include the things like your CV should include one thing, what you have done during past hospital experiences. Like if suppose I did my house job experience, so if or I should give a heading in that resume that I have done 3 months in this department. What was my roles? I did a lot of NGs. I did a lot of medication related OPDs work. I did a lot of hands-on cases. Like everything you should include related to that specific requirement of that job, you know. So you should ask that. Okay, you can ask a question. Okay, sure, you can ask, but that's it. If is there any question answers in between this, or you should wait for the at the end? What do you suggest?
I think we can have at the end in 10 to 15 minutes.
Okay, you should, guys, you should note down your questions so I can answer these every questions at the end, because it will interrupt this whole discussion maybe. And so okay, so we can apply according to you. You know, the people want that person whom you are showing interest. Your CV should not be generic. The main purpose of the whole discussion is like you should include in your CV what other person is demanding. So, other than that, postgraduate admission, FC, MD, MS. So, I think in your resume, your past clinical experience, your academic experience, your volunteer, your everything is included in your experiences, and ultimately this your CV, which is made. So it includes a lot of things. Like person, like most of the persons say that okay, I'm doing hobbies. Like some of people are in real life, they are singers, they sing a lot. Some of they play violin, guitars, so this is also one of the thing like a person is appreciated for that. So everything matters in your life unless you are making something more about that, you can speak about that. So everything matters in this journey. I will show you like there is a specific portion in our USMLE Eras region portion that what are your specific experiences. So that experience also include your lifestyle, basic things like you are starting from your childhood, like your music or your everything. I will show you later on. Next slide, the third. So structure of medical CV and key areas to develop. So personal information, name, contact, LinkedIn account. You okay? So your social media account like LinkedIn should be more professional. It should include more and more the thing like which is related. Okay, just give me a simple example that some of the people try to post on LinkedIn, which is not professional things. You have seen a lot of people are uploading things which are not a part of your day routine, your medical career. So I think your personal information should be more clear, precise. There should be no anything which is, if you have not done anything, you should not include that. uh, there should not be any exaggerated things in your personal information and all your resume. So career objectives. So 2 3 line is a goal, like what who you are and what are you looking for. Like suppose LinkedIn, many people write that image applicant, looking for skis, looking for research collaborations. So like general outlook for the second person, like what this person is asking. Education and academics, like it includes your FSC, your positions, your honors, your goals, like each and everything, your institution distinctions, each and everything is included. Leadership in volunteering, yeah, definitely. Leadership includes you are a part of any wings, you have lead any wing. So that should be included in your resume, your med school, your area, like in which you are playing any part of your like neighbor or your like you see even in councils you have a lot of opportunities like in cities. I think there are a lot of charitable foundations. So you can play your leadership role in that societies. And for volunteering, you have to play in the different donation societies, different like medical camps, different food banks, each and everything like Russian drives, each and everything is included and part of your resume. But it should be more balanced. It should be presented in a way that you have done a real good work, not just for sake of only showing yourself. Like everybody who just work when they're asked in interviews, they couldn't be answered in more satisfying manner. So the person who is taking an interview, they easily take a impression that okay, this person has done these things, but only for just limited showing himself and not showing his or her interest, just doing for same purpose of like certifications or stuff like that. So you should be genuine. Like a genuine person is appreciated in the United States. Rather than you, if you have done nothing, you can say sorry. I have done nothing. I'm doing will do that thing later on. If rather than just making a false and fake stories for that. Other than that, research experience and publication, yeah, your articles, first one thing I want to mention that we just want to make ourselves research in one night. So no, you should start from the basics. There's a one day like you know nothing, you have to start from minor role. Even somebody asks you that okay, do that thing, just give me one paragraph. You will write a paragraph for that person. That person will review your mistakes. So everything start from like zero level, and you will go slowly toward like more experiences, a more top level person. But the thing is that you should never try to stop learning in research purpose. Like right now, I'm still trying to learn a lot of things from my juniors, my seniors, my colleagues. Even last time I was working on a project, so I was taking a lot of lessons from my junior in my med school and from like other places. So you should never be like shy in learning these all things from your juniors. You should more and more be open to learning, open to like collaborations, open to sharing your platform with other people, so that you should have a more friendly environment. So in this way, you can easily learn a lot of things. Other than that, conferences and workshops, yeah, that matters a lot. You're like I have not basically included in my things right now, but I will include later on. Like suppose if I have attended a lot of conferences, the main purpose of conferences is that you what you have learned from that conference. Like single thing is also a lot more than enough, but it is more productive. You can talk about that. Workshops, you're doing a hands-on workshop from any things. The main purpose of a workshop and conferences is like let me show you that networking. I will talk a little bit about networking at the end. So you will meet a lot of new people. You will see the opportunities they will offer you. You have a project. You have ideas. You will show your ideas to other persons. Like, okay, I have idea this in my mind. If you can lead us, we can do work on this project. So main purpose of these conferences and workshops are like sharing of ideas, networking, meeting new people. So these all things really matter a lot. In conferences, you are showing, submitting your papers, you are learning from that experiences. In Pakistan, sorry to say, like when you do nothing, like many of the people say, okay, oh, you don't know this. But here in opposite, our situation is opposite to that. Like if you know nothing, okay, they say, come on, let me help you. We will learn this, we will do this. So this really matters a lot. So the one thing, if you are going to learn new things, you should be never shy, you should never be discouraged. You should say, okay, I know nothing, I will learn this, I will show you next time. Okay, that's it. So the thing is that in conferences, when you are having a fear that okay, how I'm going to present my paper and conference. People what people think about me. I know nothing, so that doesn't matter a lot. You will go there, you will learn from your mistakes. People will show you that okay, you've made this mistake. You will learn from that mistake, and next time you will going to present that thing in more better way. So don't be shy about that. Go for everything which is more productive rather than going for anything which is irrelevant. Other than that, skills and certifications. Your certifications usually come from that, attending any conferences, attending any leadership roles, volunteering work, everything provide a certificate at the end. And skills like what you got from that skill, like suppose in research work you have no the skills of any analysis, skills of using Word documents and all that stuff. So everything matters a lot. And at the end, references. This is a most crucial thing, in my opinion, in every journey. In people in the United States, the topmost thing I think you have came around like connections. I think those people who are pursuing currently USMLE pathway in this audience have come across the word connection. So yeah, this is topmost thing which matters a lot. People who know you, they are more comfortable with you, they can work with you, they can easily give recommendations about you. Like if suppose my junior is working with me from last 2 years, he know he texts me, we work on projects, I have trust on him. I know that when I'm going to recommend him or her, next time he will never let me down. So this matters a lot. So your references should be like those person whom you are in contact with, they have trust on you, you have worked with them, they know you. Like it's not depend upon that it's only your senior, like one or two or three. Like I will give you example in this that I have a very like very strong best juniors like in different med schools which I have met only one or twice in my life. Still, we do a lot of work. They understand a lot of my things when I send them anything, we work on any project. So the thing is that I have trust on them. So when you work with any people, you should know how we going to approach that person for work, how we should keep our communication. It should be more professional rather than simply like we can say sometime somebody texts me, hey, how are you? I'm this one line message. So that's not more professional when you are trying to meet new person. Right now, am I audible? Is my voice dropping right again now?
It's it's okay on my side. I guess she's having internet problem.
From your side or my side?
This is clear at your side. She's having internet problem, I guess.
Everybody can hear my voice clearly? Stop a text here. I can see. Am I audible right now?
Yes, you
Okay,
are.
Mudassir, am I audible?
Yeah, Ibrahim, you are audible.
Okay, I just saw a message that my voice is distorting.
I think she's having an internet problem. You may continue.
Okay,
Your voice is audible.
okay, great. So the thing here is that references matter a lot. And one more important thing in this that networking, how you can make a reference is like the thing here comes like if you have any skill, like number 7 point is skills. If you know how to do some projects research, you have anything like society running, you have any other teams roles you can offer the another person. So your like basic feature goals are almost. So basically, networking, how you can do a networking, you are approaching people on LinkedIn about projects, you are contacting any seniors, like if they are working on a project, you can ask that, okay, I have this uh, experience in this project, I can do that thing. So networking comes in this way, not like just asking that, okay, bro, senior, can you guide me? You should be more professional. You should respect their boundaries. You should know that if he or she is not replying you, you can just give a little reminder, little bit later. So everything's come, like everybody's so much busy in their lives. So sometimes it takes a time, but you should stay more patient. You should be stay more professional when you are going to reach out any people. So the things come slowly and develop slowly, rather than just texting and asking for thing, and if it doesn't come good and productive, then you say, okay, it doesn't work. You should be more and more polite. You should be have something going to offer that for that person. You have any skills, so that works a lot. Like suppose I'm asking any senior for any project, you can say that I can do that things. I can you take me in your projects. So references, like your networking comes slowly stronger with that person. And at the end, they can build a trust on you. So networking quietly like have a large effect. Also, the most important thing in this whole journey for me, which I want to share with you, that you should be more sharing, helpful, rather than just trying to work for yourself. One thing is that if you are going to help another your colleague in more genuine manner, so he or she will be more considering yourself as a more reliable person. And if he or she know anything, he can share with you more without any reluctance, rather than saying that, okay, that person is not a good. Like if suppose you're a good person, if you are sharing, you are trying to help other, like every through every possible ways, like just showing them how they can do these things. So people really love their things. In United States, which thing which I'm experiencing here is that people are quite helpful at their professional level, at each and every level. Like if suppose you are going through anything and you don't know anything, they try to help you out. So in my opinion, you should be more reliable, genuine, and helpful to each another in every aspect. But staying professional is the topmost priority. Like if you are more professional, everybody's gonna love you. You can, is everybody's like share a lot of their uh, opportunities. If they know anything, they will share with you that, okay, I'm doing this thing, you should also apply for that. So networking and helping other really is a top most productive way in which you can earn a lot of things. If suppose anybody says that, okay, I don't know anything, but if you are trying to reach out people, helping other people in any smallest possible way, if you know nothing, but if still you are showing them just a simple way that how you're going to do that thing, so this will be benefit you a lot, like a lot. I like this is my personal experience. So it's like just help others and reach out in more professional way, so your references will be easily made, but it should be a long lasting, not like you are ghosting other person, just getting your work and just say goodbye and just no, then you're appearing again from 3 or 6 months. So I think you are showing of yourself, you're showing your face constantly, so this matters a lot. So next, Mudassir. Digital presence and tracking progress. Yeah, I already told you that LinkedIn profile, research get is ahead later on things when you are students in med school. So you will research, make a lot of research projects. So that will make a later on. So LinkedIn is a thing where you can came across a lot of opportunities in your life. You can see people work. You can show your talent. You can reach out people in your like field, a lot of doctors working nationally, internationally. So you can reach out to them. You can see a lot of posts, like many of the people are offering many opportunities, like research projects, and they want anybody who can collaborate. So yeah, LinkedIn is a very good platform for that. Twitter is also good platform for that. Maintaining a CV Yeah, of course, you're doing new things, you're adding new things in your resume. But once again, I'm reminding you that only include that things in your resume that you can later on talk about that thing without adding another thing, extra stuff. And at the end, certifications, yeah, you should have a good certificates and letters, like anybody, any doctor who you are working with, if they like your work, you can ask a letter of recommendations, because some of the projects internationally requires your home country letters, 2 or 3 letters from the doctors. So everything matters a lot. But the main thing is that you should know the art of communication, the art of helping each other, and just working in like collective manner rather than working individually, because human being is a social animal and it can't work alone. It can only do a better performance when you are working with your friends, your team, in more like helpful manners. This will really help you a lot. Sometimes you will be discouraged that okay, and everybody is not doing good. Suppose somebody has ditched you, left you in the middle of the some project. So it's okay. You should never be like stop learning. So this is topmost advice from my side. Yeah, next one, sir. Okay, so uh, in this whole scenario right now, you are going through a lot of webinars related to USMLE. Like my last webinar was related to USMLE and basic question answers for which I did for my juniors. Like how we should start, what is timeline, and I will try. I have tried my best to answer in every possible manner in that webinar. So you will come across a lot of webinars related to USMLE, PLEB, FCPS, scholarships. So the thing is that every pathway require hard work. Every pathway is like not a simple pathway. Like right now, a new pathway is also here, like MC Australian Medical Council. So the thing is that every pathway requires a lot of money, a lot of your hard work, a lot of your long life resilience, like how you resilient for throughout your journey. So this matters a lot. So if you are aiming from USMLE, then you should be more. I showed you all this, that stuff that is more than enough for USMLE. But for USMLE, there's step 1, 2, 3. Everything should be done in more timely manners. Your year of graduation should be more young. So I think that is a long, big discussion, which I have already done on another webinar. So right now, this webinar should be more dependent upon TV. So all that things we discussed earlier is just a part of your USMLE resume, your PLAB resume. But PLAB resume require another things like which currently my friends are doing. Like if you are doing suppose clinical audits, the clinical improvement audits, they really love a lot clinical improvements, research quality projects. So that is another important part of your resume. For FCPS, right now, I think part 1 is just a simple one way. Just doesn't require any other things, but still, if you're working in your home country, then I think if you are staying gentle with your patients, the communication, you are a good gentle doctors, you can easily earn the respect of your patient and their attendings. And in long term, this is like right now, I just ask about people about their like what attendings more specifically, like what they are looking for a good doctor. So they just told me that doctor should be more kind, because sometimes it's very sorry to say that person during rounds they just scold the patient, their attendings. uh, they are a bit harsh, but I think a doctor should be more respectful. They should know how to talk with the like patient and their attendants, because they are suffered a lot. So you should know that they are going through hard time. Like if suppose we are patient, then we are going to doctor, then we have a lot of things in our mind. So same thing is for our patients. So you should be more empathetic toward them. So this is a long like golden tip for making your patient your medical like whole career in Pakistan. So I think for FCPS, if you know how to earn the heart of your patient, how you're going win your heart of the attendant, so you are going to be a successful doctor. And If you're having from scholarships, so again, it depends upon how your CV is, how your CV is offering them their requirements. Suppose if anybody is required any specific sort of things from the person, your resume should be tailored according to that. And if you're working for any NGO sector, then once again, their requirements is ultimately the most famous sentence recording resume, which I will just going to say that you are selling yourself. Like if suppose you are going to sell yourself in the most beautiful way, then you are going to get that thing. So it's just art of your selling yourself. Next for the sir. Okay, so common myths and yeah, longer CV, better CV. Yeah, just I told you that everything which included in your CV should be more clear, more like you can talk about that rather than just putting everything like from everywhere. Only academic counts, same work. Like no, not academic. I have shown you volunteer, research, leadership roles, resume. Fancy design will impress. No, I just shown you my US resume. That was simplest CV, and everything here in every place. I just sent this CV, and everybody do that CV for every project. So, like so, I think this doesn't make any sense. But for Pakistan, I think some of the places require like format CV. Like I don't know about like you can ask about from the people who have already applied there. So it depends upon the requirement of that place. I will make my CV when I graduate. No, no. I like right now many students in medical school I've seen that they're applying anywhere, so they require a lot of resume. So you should make your resume from even from the day first of your medical school because you have done a lot of things in your high school, your primary school. Like you achieved a lot of things you are doing in your daily life. You are a basketball player, you're a football player. You have done a lot of social work in your society. So everything is included in your resume. Types, poor formatting, custom. Yeah, okay. The mistake to avoid like copy pasting templates, ignoring non-academic achievements, exaggerated or adding unverified information. Yeah, this is the whole thing which I just started telling you from the start that this should not be part of your resume. So your resume should be simply only those things which you have done. You can speak about that, and it is more fruitful and according to the requirement of the place you are applying already. So that's just a part of your resume. So okay, next one, sir. Okay, just wait for question and answer session. I will show you my ERAS resume section. So what is included in ERAS experiences section? Like this will show you a little bit idea that what you can do yourself from right now so that you can better present yourself later on in future. So okay, so here is experience type of it. You can see this like here, like suppose but education, military, like there are a lot of experiences, work, volunteer, service, teaching, research, professional organization you are working, extra other extracurricular activities, clubs, military services, education training. Everything matters a lot in your CV. Primary focus, like in which area you were mostly working, like any social justice, quality improvement, public health, promoting wellness, music, athletic, art, medical education, improving access to healthcare, healthcare administration, customer services, community involvement outreach programs, clinical basics. Each and everything is part of your resume. So I want to show you I wanted to show you all these things because you should keep this in your mind that These all things are required in your CV. So this is a USMLE related thing which I just showed you here. So yeah, so this is was just a little bit idea that what should your CV include in future if you are currently in med school and you're trying to make your CV more productive. So everything should be included in a more beautiful way rather than adding another irrelevant information. Yes, Mr.
Okay, so now we'll be taking the questions. Everybody, kindly drop down the questions if you're having any. So, Ibrahim, there's a
Okay,
question
so
from
okay,
person.
the one question is what is Eras and what is purpose? Okay, this later on thing when you're applying for USMLE, so we have to apply or take this Eras account and we will put all information in that and submit to the programs. So when you will apply for USMLE, so that's the USMLE related thing. But right now you're med school, this is not related to your stuff. Yeah. So this is later on things. Yeah. How to make CV during your graduation. Your graduation means like you are in med school. So yeah, definitely when you're working in med school, you can write your first. Suppose you are in fourth year if you're MBBS, so you can write your first, second, third year performances. You are any part of society. You are working any volunteer work in your society. And other than that, you're have achieved any achievements, awards in your high school level, your secondary school level. If you're working as a part of your any donation society, so everything is included in your resume. So that's like as part of your resume. If suppose, yeah, if you have any certificates which you have lost, but if you think that certificate is going to be more productive, like if it carries a lot of that, then yeah, you can just write down in your experience section, like your achievement section. Yeah, I have done this work, this seminar, on this plant seminar, etc., etc. So organizations mean that if you're working with like suppose I was working with one of the organizations, Sahara Social Organization, like it's a volunteer organization, like Red Crescent organization in Pakistan. So these organizations are basically different large societies. Al Hidmal Foundation is a very good organization. They do a lot of volunteer work for people. So everything like suppose Shokotana Cancer Donation Societies. This is also a very good organization. So organization is that thing. How do we networking in conferences? Yeah. So networking is like reaching out to the people, professor who have done projects. If you're learning, you have experience of doing any project, you can then ask that, okay, doctor, I am working on this project. I have idea. Can you lead us? Can we start project with you? So you can ask from anybody. Like networking is simply asking any other body about the projects, guidance, mentorships. So everything's like is that you should ask. You should never be so shy. So this is the simplest way of networking. Yeah, definitely. FMSA is a organization, very good organization. So it's a lot of projects of FMSA are internationally like recognized projects. So definitely FMSA is a very big platform for even in the United States, like people from Afghan, and even I knew that a lot of people from very big schools, med schools in internationally, they are part of FMSA. So that's definitely a very good experience in your resume. Soft skills, like you should be more empathetic, communications. You should know how to work other than medical people. Like everything which is best for the society. Like most of the people in United States, they don't care about your academics too much. Yeah, there's a value of academic, but the person who you are, who you work with, how you are like done your past things in every society. So that's matter a lot. No, research work can be started anytime. Right now, I know a lot of my juniors who have started research in their second year of med school, not step one or two. So I think that right now, the top most trending thing in med school is research, conferences, and workshops and webinars. So I think so that research is a thing which you can start right now anywhere. Research pathway is that if you are doing research, FCPS, MS, MD pathways, when you are applying for any workshops, any, sorry, not workshops, you are applying for any um, jobs, they see any publication in your resume. So you publications, they're extra marks for research. And in MSMD pathway, everywhere when you have done a lot of research work, so most of the promotions from like assistant professor to associate professor, everybody loves your research work, and on the basis of this research work, you can need a lot of promotions. So for promotion purposes, research is also a part of your resume. Yeah, I mean, if people wrote in their resume that, oh, I was a topper of MD kit, I was a topper of my school FSC during FSC time. So yeah, I earned first prize from that. So everything can be included in your like intermediate. Even most of the people write their matriculation degree achievements too in their resume. So everything is included. Yeah, you can include research in your CV, definitely.
There's a question that if someone has completed his graduation or final year and he has not participated in any kind of research activity or any society work, so what should he write in his?
Okay, so you can start. Nothing is late. Nothing is late. You can start from today. You can go look for opportunities from today. Like there are a lot of projects going on. There are a lot of volunteer work going on in your area, in your surroundings. So you can go for that. Okay, yeah, you can start from your curriculum. Your research is extra activity going on. So you can do your research work on your like according to your timetable. Like if you are working with any team on any project, it doesn't mean that you are doing research day and night. There is a specific time period for a specific project, so you can carry on your research project with your studies. So nothing makes sense. Like when this is common thing, like why people say that medicine is so hard. So right now, medicine is not hard. You have to do a lot of things in your daily life. If you're studying throughout the year, doing a lot of projects, that's why you're going to be a good doctor. Not that you are just studying in last 2 months of your exam and just going and just done with your MCQs and just you have passed your medical school. So that's why people say that okay, in some certificates. If you've lost some certificates, yeah, if that is more important according to any point of like, suppose you have lost your certificate that you have attended 3 day workshop somewhere, which includes a lot of quality projects or anything which is most related to your medical, you can just put on your certification area. Yeah, yeah, I attended this workshop during this time, and yeah, that thing you can add that thing, but in my opinion, uh, you can easily just put just like you have done this attendance workshop, but you can talk about that, like what you have learned there. So I think there are a lot of things going on right now. Projects you can easily enroll yourself, like volunteer program is like Shaukat Hanam donation programs, in Ramazan Ration drives, Al Khidmat Foundation, Pakistan Red Crescent societies. There is another food ration drives, like in calamities, like in suppose there is earthquakes, you can do a lot of work from different societies. There are a lot of volunteer work going on from your college side. If suppose your college is arranging orphanage houses are one of the most important places, you can visit there. Old age houses in your city, you can go there. So everything is like pretty good for your volunteer work.
Okay, I think we'll take the last two questions.
Okay,
First
okay.
one
So
is that
modular system, yeah, I have done modular system. going through modular system. Yeah, modular system is a very good thing for your preparation. So if you're studying from the start of your med school consistently, not day and night like a bookworm, but still you're working a day and night, not day and night, but according to a timetable, then it's quite easily manageable. But yeah, it's sometimes hard in your fourth and final year that you're taking awards. But in my opinion, if you can easily figure it out your way and your preparation timetable so that you can easily done your step one and step two through your med school. So it depends upon your timetable and hard work. That's why I'm saying that you should be more dedicated and consistent when you're going to choose any pathway and working for that.
I think we
It
should
requires
take the
it requires a
last
lot of,
question now.
yeah. What's the
There
last
is a question
question?
that if everybody's applying in USMLE, so he will be prepared accordingly. So everyone will add their search experience and leadership. So how can someone be selected or considered as more experienced on?
So this is the thing, when you are when you are applying your MD kit, so you are competing your 40,000, 50,000 students. Everybody just did like a lot of good, take a lot of good scores in their FSC. So there was one thing in your mind that okay, I'm going to take MDCAT test. So it depends upon how you prepare for your MDCAT exam. So the same thing is here. There are a lot of people who are applying for that, but you have to make your own way. So it doesn't matter how the person is doing, but still one thing is that nobody can take your place. Everybody has its own like future place. So thing is that you should work, be more collaborative, work with other people, and so you can easily go for that. It depends upon your dreams and your roles. Like if you are doing anything with like more hardworking, more doing you putting your 100% efforts in that, so it doesn't it's nothing impossible. You can do go for that. So like it's survival of the fittest. If you are doing yourself, presenting yourself in more and more productive way, you know the art of communication, you know how to reach other people, networking. So there are multiple factors on which you have to work on, so you can be a successful candidate for match at the end. So like it's not a single thing. A lot of factors are determining your success.
Thank you so much, Ibrahim. Thank you so much for your answer. And you were having a hectic routine, and I know you were busy in your electives and rotation. Still, you gave time. Thank you so much for showing up and guiding these students.
No problem. Thank you so much for invitation.
Thank
So
you.
I hope so that I have tried my best to give my insights from my personal experiences. So hope so that you can learn even one or two things from this session. That will be more than enough for you. And if suppose your juniors want specific questions related to USMLE, then I can share a link of my that recording. This 1 hour webinar for question answer sessions, though they can easily get a lot of clearances related to assembly related things.
Yeah, I do have that recording. I'll share that in the group as well. And again, thank you.
Oh, that will be
It
fine,
was
yeah,
really
because it will contain a lot of questions in detail related to assembly.
yeah, thank you. And thank you everybody for joining our session today. It was uh,
No,
a
there's one question
great,
that we can add this session in CV. No session. Everybody is doing a lot of sessions. This session is only for purpose of showing you the way that how you are going to make your CV. So so the thing is that these sessions are only a guidance related sessions. A lot of people do sessions on different platforms. So no, you should be more and more uh, like targeted toward like what you learn from this session, how you're going to make design your CV, how you are going to make your life according to that. So the thing is that what you have learned from the experience and how you're modifying your daily life activities from this session afterward that. So the thing is that you're going to add those things which carries more like web. There are a lot of things going on sessions. YouTube is filled with a lot of sessions. So the thing is that more recent updated things you are getting from these sessions. and you're going to build your CV according to that session. Like there are things you learn from that session, so that is a part of your resume. I think that's the answer for that. Myself, probably asked this question. Yeah. So this was thing. I hope that you've learned a lot. So take care, guys. Best of luck for your futures. Thank you so much, Mudassir.
Bye.
Goodbye.
And thank you everybody for participating. I hope you guys learned something beneficial from this whole webinar. And we'll see you in any upcoming activity that we'll be conducting soon. So hopefully you all guys stay tuned with our group and our Instagram channel for further updates. Thank you so much. Allah Hafiz.